Hey, this is Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator on YouTube. Thanks for joining me for today's episode of the Life Regenerator Show. I've got a high protein veggie burger. A lot of people are worried about protein, so they eat a lot of eggs and meat and cheese and milk and chicken and everything else. And as a society, we're trying to move more towards vegetarian, vegan, and more sustainable options. So I've got some Puradyne protein that I'll be throwing into the high protein veggie burger today. So what I've got is 2 cups of soaked and sprouted sunflower seeds. You take the sunflower seeds and you can soak those for about 6 or 8 hours. And then you drain the water and then you let them sprout for another 6 or 8 hours, and you'll see that they start to sprout. The seed starts to split. Next, I've got 1 cup of chopped carrots. And thank you for transcribing this recipe down below on the YouTube. I've got a 1/4 cup of soaked dulse, just to soften it a bit. I'm going to spread that in here to make sure it gets evenly spread throughout. That's going to bring the mineral content up. Dulse is an amazing food to bring mineralization into the body. Next, I've got some garden fresh sage. If all you've got is dried sage, that's fine. This is about 1 tablespoon of fresh sage. If you want to use 1 or 2 teaspoons of dried sage, you can do that as well. I've got a little bit of turmeric here, just a small amount. This is about 1 tablespoon of minced turmeric. Since I'm throwing it into the food processor, I don't need to mince it up too much. You can also use dried turmeric if you'd like, probably 1 teaspoon of dried turmeric. I've got 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, and that's fresh as well, and you can also use dried ginger. I really enjoy the fresh herbs, but I know that you don't always have access to those, so the dried counterparts will work just as well. I've got 3 cloves of garlic here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sea salt, or real salt, or Himalayan salt. And I've got 1/3 cup of the Puradyne protein. This is an amazing vegan protein, and it's made from peas and hemp, and that combination right there gives a full spectrum of aminos. Plus, in this Puradyne formulation, there is some dried goji berry powder, which if you do a little bit of research, you'll find out that it actually helps to produce human growth hormone. So when you add that in, and then you add in a protease and a proteolytic probiotic, you've got a real strong foundation for high levels of absorbability. And protein is for building you up. If you want to build bigger muscle, it's nice to have some extra aminos if you're trying to put on weight. But if you're trying to put on weight, make sure you're doing some resistance training. You can't just eat and expect to put on weight unless you want it to be fat. You have to do something to build some muscle if you want to utilize this protein, as well as build healthy hair, nails, skin, and bones. So I'm going to wheel this up now and make some veggie burgers, high protein veggie burgers. This is the, I get accused of abusing my Cuisinart. I've had this thing since the RV. Remember? Remember this thing? I've had this thing since the RV. So either it's well built or I'm not abusing it too badly. That is just gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do a little bit more. I've got this spatula here. I'm going to go along the edge. It's just about perfect. It's absolutely amazing. It smells fantastic. This is for Tori and Wolfgang. They had a beautiful baby naturally the other day, and I've just been supporting them. Food support is what I've been doing. And I'm providing them with a lot of very nutritionally dense foods at this time. It's awesome. They haven't even left the house since the baby's been born. So I think that's an amazing, beautiful thing. They're really trying to build a strong bond with the baby. So good job, guys. There we go. So, and then what I do is I'll take that and I'll make a patty out of it, and then that's it. And then, I mean, you could do anything you want with this, but this is amazing. This right here is absolutely fantastic. You want to do something cool, you could put a little olive oil in there and then put it in the dehydrator for like 12 hours. It won't be dehydrated, but it'll just kind of make it have this really like a meaty texture. If you're really trying to please your family or, you know, help people break their habit to more dense animal foods and things like that. This is an amazing burger. What you can do here's the Instagram shot, is you can take lettuce. Well, one thing you can do is take a couple of portobello mushrooms and use that as a bun. I find those to be a bit excessive. They're kind of thick. But you can also cut a big portobello mushroom and slice it right down the middle. That I find to be much more reasonable. 2 big portobello buns is just like, whoa, it's all mushroom, and that's not really my thing. But what I like to do is take just a couple of, take a romaine lettuce leaf, bust it in half, put that as the bottom, then you put tomatoes, cucumber, onion, and maybe a jalapeno and some sprouts, a couple shredded carrots, and then put another romaine lettuce leaf on top. I mean, because the raw food diet is like, it's like the lettuce diet. And so you take lettuce and you shred up your lettuce, and then you wrap your lettuce in lettuce, and then you roll it up, and then you have lettuce with lettuce wraps, and it's really delicious. And that's how you're going to thrive on a raw food diet. Lettuce, 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 all be friends. So here you go. You got your high protein veggie burger. For those of you who are concerned about your protein and having more of a challenging time switching over to vegetarian or vegan, you know, if your mom and dad are giving you a hard time about protein, tell them to order you a couple bags of Pyridine protein and use that. I've got 100 recipes. If you want more recipes, you can check out my YouTube or my website, that is regenerateyourlife.org. I've got tons of classes over there that you can access, from juices, smoothies, salads, entrees, desserts. So go check that out. Also, to let you know, keep your eyes peeled. I'm having a sale on my website. All of the material that I've ever created since the beginning of my journey here on YouTube, which is quite a bit of material, is going to be available on sale for a very, very low price, plus 10 very rare and unique and powerful DTM videos, just videos that did not make the cut because they're too deep, too far down the rabbit hole, too personal, but I'm going to throw those in as well. So for all you hardcore DTM fans or anybody who's looking to get more of this information, my 30-day Living Foods Transformation Program, the audio program, the videos with Lou on the 4 principles, all of my online classes, you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled. Sign up for the Insiders Club to get an email from me on Monday so that you can make that purchase. It's going to be the deal of a lifetime. We took the Lifetime of Health package off of the website, but we're going to make it available to you one last time. Thank you for being here today. I really had a good time. I'm going to make these up into burgers, and I'm going to take them over to Tori and Wolfgang. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Peace out.